The 660 Triumph Trident is a confusing thing because on paper it's too small for me and I shouldn't like it, but actually it's a bit of a time warp motorcycle because it is, Triumph call it, I guess, nobody likes to use the term budget, but it's certainly affordable. And it has things like, Kevin was telling me, it has things like one injector for the 3 pots. Can you notice that with the throttle response? I don't think so. What I do notice about it is it's a hooligan bike. Now that's the bit I really like about it. It takes me back to when biking was more simple. I was young, I was more simple. Actually, I'm still simple. Dogs, stop it. But fundamentally, even as an experienced rider, I think it's well worth giving the Trident a go because it is a whole barrel of fun. You can take liberties on a bike like this. It's fundamentally really stable, it's safe, it's quite intoxicating because actually what you end up doing is riding like some sort of insane hooligan Northwest 200 rider, and every journey becomes a mission. It's interesting because I'm used to riding big motorcycles with quite a lot of complexities. Now this does have quite a lot of electronic safety gear on it, but that doesn't spoil the fun. And one thing that I would absolutely challenge you not to do riding this bike is to start hanging off it like you're some kind of modern Eddie Lawson replica yourself, because the bike invites you to do that. It's really stable, great grip. You think you're going, actually this is a good thing, you think you're going quicker on this bike than you really are because you're winding up big RPM. And it sounds like, on the way over here today to Classic Performance Engineering, I was thinking it sounds like flying a jet turbine helicopter. It's got the same kind of note. That triple, it makes a really nice whine. I don't know how else to describe it. But as a beginner's motorcycle, or somebody who's just passed the test, I guess, somebody new to biking, I'd say it's probably pretty much perfect. It's got a couple of rider modes. It's very safe, great handling, very stable. And if you get on the throttle and crack it open too early in the corner, then you're not going to be in for any nasty surprises. I've picked it up. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed it. And also the other thing about it as well is it's manageable. You can get both feet on the ground when you're riding it. It's got sufficient electronic trickery, LED headlamps and all to make it thoroughly modern. Great headlamp on the bike. Braking's fantastic. I think it's old school, right? You don't have to worry about the technology. The only thing I would say for people of my generation is setting up the instrumentation, but that's always a problem for us old timers. That's a bit of a challenge. But other than that, does it live up to the name Trident? Well, when I was a kid, when I was an apprentice back at Jaguar Cars in the days, the only Tridents that I saw from Triumph would be leaking oil all over the place. It's not going to happen with this modern bike, and I would say as an entry level into motorcycling, quite a handsome thing, very well engineered, very safe. When I picked the bike up, Kevin said to me, I'm not going to say anything about it, I'm going to let you make your own mind up about it. And what can I tell you? I'm just rinsing it. Like you end up riding everywhere like you were 18 again. That may not be a bad thing.